Mm-hmm. Hello. Oh yeah. Oops. Hi, Dee. Hi, Grisel. I see you. Hi, sorry, I was just getting set up. I see you. Um, for a question, if you want to do either a cute little gift or $5, or if you're a super fan, I think it's called, let me know. And then just let me know where you're at, and then we'll get into it. I'm almost done setting everything up. These are very good and very sweet. Whoa. Ooh, it says excellent source of iron. Scent. Oh, scent. There we go. Hi. Aw, thanks, Arthur. So much love to you, Arthur. I love that. Yeah, I'm like slowly getting settled from what I was trying to get set up here. So I feel like we're good. Anyone have any tarot questiones? It's a nice gift, $5. Or if you're a super fan, you get a free question per live. So let me know. I'm gonna put some green balm on my ankle. My ankle's hurting a bit. But I am here just hanging out until we've got our first question of the day. Either $5, a nice gift, or if you're a super fan, you get one free question for live. Yeah. It smells so good. Like, kind of like a nice minty version of, what do you call that? Tiger Balm, but it's not Tiger Balm. It's from Sri Lanka. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And now some on my back. Hi, Hannah. Thanks for being here, Hannah. If you, for the question, if you so desire, if you want to send a little gift, I'll answer for a little gift, or it's $5 to PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App, or you can become a super fan for a question. No massage. Oh, that stuff smells so tasty. Love it. Love it. Hey, Layla. What's shaking? What's shaking, lovely Layla? I like the song. It's a good tune. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. That's no fun. I'm sorry you had a terrible day. Hi, Maddie. Hi, Maddie, love. Maddie, if you want to do a question, it's either a little gift, $5, or if you're a super fan, you get one free question for live. So Layla, you get a free question today. And Maddie, if you're interested, let me know. I'll repost this. There we go. Hi, Kellis. Hey, thanks for being here, Kellis. Appreciate it. Love the question. It's either $5 a gift, or if you're a super fan, you get a question for free per live. So let me know what you're thinking. I'm gonna like some Palo Santos. Is it Palo Santos or Palo Santos? You know what I mean? I don't know. But we're gonna light some anyways. Do a nice little energy cleanse for us all. Oh, I moved one of my candles. Oh well. Let's hope this works. Because usually the candle stays lit long. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for being here. If anyone wants a question, darn. If anyone wants a question, it is $5 per question, or it's a gift if you want to send a TikTok gift of any sort of sort. And if you're a super fan, you get one free question for live. So let me know. Layla, you get your one free question for live. Okay, so let's go into Layla's. Finally, my first match went out before I was able to light um, my cleansing Palo Santos. Ah, this is for everyone. Okay, Layla, let's see. Will I get relief on the current situation? My youngest son's father. I feel pretty, is it like strong, stubborn, strong energy from the father? Is that right? Like strong, stubborn, strong something. Is that right? Or let me know if I'm aligned or not. Okay. So that's okay. That's the first thing that comes up. Let me see. Very, very strong or stubborn. Like for me, I'm trying to answer your question. Like I'm almost having a tough time getting through this energy to get to a resolution, I guess, or like a point of relief. Like I don't know if he's gonna let you. Like it sounds kind of wild. And again, let me know if this resonates or not. But I don't feel like he's gonna or he's gonna try not to let you feel relief, or something like that. Like it's a very strong sensation I get. And so, like, yes, you can get relief and you will get relief. Like, I do get that. It's just like this is a big point of contention to work through. And so it might be like some time possibly, or what I hear, Layla, is like a shift within yourself can kind of shift things. I don't know how to say that. I might have to do like, if you ever want to do a deeper read on it, just let me know. We can do like a 30-minute one-on-one or whatever, or a DM read or something, whatever you want. You don't have to. But like, to me, there's something that you can do within yourself to help bring relief, even if he's not meeting you at the place to bring relief, if that makes sense. I don't know. Let me know how that feels. Or just like journal about it or something and see what comes up for you on like what you can do for that. Because I don't think he's gonna make it very easy or something like that, I gather. Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm so happy you understand that. So, yes, you will get relief at some point. A lot of it is going to come and stem from yourself. So, yes, you will get relief in time. Oh, I just saw 11:11 on my timer. I'm recording or doing a live on YouTube as well. Wow. Ah, and it's on another spot, another timer as well. Crazy. You're welcome, Layla. Appreciate you. I'm sorry you had kind of a shit day. Hope it gets a lot. Hope you can care for yourself for the rest of the day, whatever that looks like. A hug from me to you. Mm, 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 mm. That's just to me a control thing is what I get. That is something to, of course, be aware of and cautious with for yourself and for your child, you know? Exactly. And, I think that's where it's like in time eventually, if you're able to find like solace within yourself and he doesn't get to you as much, it's not as easy as that. And I get that. But that's where he won't like affect you and he'll be like, oh, and he'll either not that he's gonna lose interest, but like kind like those are the wrong words, but the like tension will sort of like not get to you. And so it'll kind of be like, wait, what? And so that's where I get the relief kind of comes in potentially. Hi. Oh, thanks for the gifts. Aw. Thank you. You're welcome, Layla. Thank you for the gifts. Oh my gosh, if you're gifting, you can do a question too. Thank you. I love that. That's very sweet of you all. Wow, thanks. That's so nice. Thanks, Elsie. Thanks, Echored. Echored. Accored. Accored. Oh, I hope I'm saying that okay. Yeah, thank you for sending all the gifts. If you do want to ask a question, you totally can. You don't have to. I'll put this in the comments too for others. Wow, that's so nice. That's so nice. Hey, yay. Is it Elise? Did I say Elsie? Elise? Oh my gosh. Sorry. Okay, Elise, let's do your cue. Oops. Oh, what am I doing? Hold on a second here. What did I just do? Ah, thank you. Okay, let's pin yours up here. There we go. All right. Elise. Is Braxton not talking to me because of his parents? Um, okay, so what I'm getting, Elise, and let me know how this feels for you, but what I'm getting is it like that's the lead, like yes, there's more. Yes, Braxton's not talking to you because of his parents, but it kind of feels like more what I get is that Braxton's uncomfortable this might sound the same to you and it might be the same, but this is what I'm getting is like Braxton might be uncomfortable with what their parents are saying. And so therefore their decision is to not talk to you because there's like kind of like getting like uncomfortable or overwhelmed. And so then their choice is to like maybe just like do this for a bit. Does that make sense when you hear that? And if not, don't worry. Hi, Jasmine. Jasmine, good to see you. Just a reminder for everyone, it's either a nice little gift or $5, or if you're a super fan, you get one free question per live. It does make sense, Elise. So yeah, I hope that helps, love. And if anyone wants to do a deeper, ooh, Jasmine, yes, thank you. I'll do your question after Jasmine. If anyone wants to do a deeper read too, that is available. So if we answer one question and you want more, we can do that, and it's $32 for like you get like around 11 minutes, which is quite a few questions typically. Okay, Jasmine, let's do your question. Thank you for the roses. All right, I'm just pinning the comment. There we go. Oh, does David want you to move on? Let's see. No, the first thing I get is no. That doesn't mean that they're acting that way or something. So let me just see if there's more. Like, I kind of, and Jasmine, let me know. Hi, Marielle. Um, Jasmine, I kind of get that, like, they, sorry, it's hard for me to work through this. Give me one sec, Jasmine, because I'm right here with you in your energy. Is David saying that they want you to move on, Jasmine? Because there's something that's like inconsistent, which I felt right away, but I'm trying to work through this inconsistent thing that I'm getting from either David's words or something. Yeah, acting like it. I don't get that. I don't get that David wants you to move on, but I don't understand what this is. It's like I don't want you to, but I know it's not matching with what is either being said or like you're saying acted. Like it doesn't match. Like I guess I just get it doesn't match. So if David's telling you that, I don't get that that's actually what's going on. The thing that helps us as humans is to take people for what they say, because I get that David has something like that they're not saying. How much is the reading? For a deeper read, it's 32. You can do another question for $5, or yeah, a deeper reading, you can ask a bunch of questions, is 32 to PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. You feel like you're having deja vu. Aw, thanks, Marielle. Aw, thanks, Jasmine. Okay, I'll write that down. Oh, I like this one. Well, I was thirsty. Here. Here, let me put this. Oh, that doesn't say anything. Cute. Let me, while Jasmine's paying, I'm gonna put the, um, oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. Never mind. Got it. I think I need more deodorant after this. It's okay. Okay, Jasmine, let me know whenever you're back. I saw the payment. Take take your time, Jasmine. Take your time. Thank you. Perfect. You take your time. Aw, I look like your sister. Aw, she's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. That's very sweet. I love that. That's very sweet. Love to your sister too then. We're just waiting for our deep read. So if anyone wants to go for a question, you can do a gift for a question, $5 for a question, or if you're a super fan, you get one free question per live. And I'll be on a few times a week, most likely for the next bit. And then I've got a deep read. I've got the list has started for deep reads. Thanks for the love, Marielle. Yeah, I'll be on lives like a few times a week. I finally feel like I have space for that kind of work again, and I like it. So I figured things out too. Okay, Jasmine, you feel ready? All right, let's tap into David's energy. Send me a heart to know that you're ready, Jasmine. Heart. Yep, sounds good, Marielle. I'll write you down. Just gonna make, okay, perfect, Jasmine. Okay. Let's go back into David's energy. Does he want you to move on? No, but he's acting otherwise. It's okay. So the first thing, let me start my timer. The first thing that I'm getting presented with is like fear. So I'm trying to see what that fear like is. I get the first thing I get is like a fear of this is going to get deep, okay, Jasmine? So bear with me. And if you have questions, just let me know. A fear of being seen for David. And like within that is like the fear of being chosen. And so to me, that moves into some deep wounds or some like trauma from childhood or something potentially. But it feels like this feels like the discrepancy to me between like what he's saying, which is like, or what he's like telling you to do, which is like move on versus like I actually hear from David is like, but I'm not like, it's kind of in the line of like, but I'm not worthy of it. So like, move on, do your thing. But it's like really related to like his own lack of worthiness within self. Yeah, he had a rough, okay, had a rough childhood. Yeah, because to me it feels like there's like quite a big damage point around like, I'm still getting there, I promise. It's he's very guarded too, just FYI. David's energy is very guarded, which I think is why I'm having trouble understanding, but we're gonna get there as much as we can without with respecting David, of course. Um, but like, yeah, there's a very big guard, and it's like there's a situation, and it's showing me, I don't know if this is exactly what it is, but it's showing me like a birthday party as a kid or something like outside. It's I don't know why it's showing me like an overhang and then it's showing me outside. David's like in the overhang. This doesn't have to be real. This can be a metaphor. And it just feels like the overhang is dark and everyone's playing. And it's like I'm kind of getting the sense like a parent like told him maybe not the exact words like you're not allowed to play or something like that. And this is so deep, so interesting. But it's something like this could be a metaphor, but it's something along the lines of like you don't deserve to play, you don't deserve to love, you don't deserve to like why would anyone want to do that with you? Like it's like ouch. Like that kind of feels whether that was said to him or not, or like there was like a gap in someone reassuring David that like he's worth like and like go have fun. And like of course people want to hang out with you. Like I don't know if he heard tangible things like that. And so there's this like distance or this wound in terms of like, you know, don't come close to me or go move on because like here isn't worth your time or something like that. Okay. So that's why it was deeper because like yeah, oof, and it's uncomfy. I don't think David's very comfortable with this, which rightly so, and like big hugs to David too. But there's this gap from like having something or someone or having someone put time into him. He's like, "You don't do that. Like, you don't put time into me," or something like that. And so it's like, go move on, you know? And so that's to me, like, there's a fear of intimacy. There's a fear. It's more than that, though, I heard. There's a fear. I'm not sorry, my giggle is not to giggle. It's literally an uncomfort that I'm sensing from him. Because it's also more than that. But yeah, it's like, I don't know if then just, yeah, pushing you away. Shoot, sorry. Does David show, I don't know how to word this. I'm gonna pause the timer for a second while I figure this out. Does David show it's more than just emotions? Gosh, there is definitely some wound here that, like, it hurts. And it sort of baffles me. Try to start it again. It sort of baffles me with how to navigate life a little bit. Like, I don't know, like, and this is from in me and David's energy. Like, I don't know. Oh, yeah. I don't know how to do this. Like, I don't know how to do, like, almost like connection life. Like, it's almost like what I'm hearing is I don't know how to do life. And, like, first of all, as a human, like, we kind of all flop around like fish at times. So, like, again, big love extended to David. There's zero judgment in this space. Um, yeah, it feels like I don't know how to do life. So, like, like, also again, the deserved level of having someone beside you just like doesn't make sense. Like, and so, like, humans, we want intimacy, physical intimacy, emotional intimacy, but then when we sometimes get close to it or it gets too close, we go like, whoosh, like, not ready, not worthy. So that's kind of what I'm gathering. Let me just take a sec. Also, if you have follow-up questions, but that's what I get. That's like so much of what I get from just this initial like move on is it's not actually that. But also, again, I think I was saying this before, a lot of times, or like it helps for us to take people as what they're saying because they're telling us what they're feeling, what they're able or not able to do, and we have to make choice from there. Does he love you? Like, yeah, like with his yes, yes, and this protection window, bubble window. It's like a glass window which is edged, which again kind of gives me the impression of like hardness a little bit. Like, okay, so this is what I'm seeing is this glass box around him where love exists and where he does feel like he could love you. He does not let it go past the glass. So the love gets stopped. So I don't know if he would ever outwardly admit that or if he would even show that or be able to show that. Does love exist in this? Yes. And I think that's also like for him, I get he runs from love right now from others and also within himself too, but especially when people show love to him too, like I think that makes him uncomfortable based on the childhood stuff that we may have been tapping into. Let me know if that makes sense. Oh, hugs, David. Hugs to us all. Yeah, and hugs to you too, Jasmine. We still have time if you want some more questions. I'm going to see if anything comes up just naturally, but you can definitely ask some more questions too. What about Pam? Does he like her? He likes something about her. And sorry if this is hard to hear, but he likes something about her. It's so interesting. It's showing at the edge of the glass box. Pam's over here, and there's something that but he still has the glass box. That's important. But there is something that he gets like kind of just like knocked to, but it doesn't move you out of the box necessarily. It just like you're still existing in there, but he like tries to move it away, but you still exist within like the love of the box inside the box. But yeah, I do get he likes something in oh, what about oh sorry, I didn't answer your question. Is he jealous of you? Okay, sorry, I didn't answer your question. Um I'll pause it because I didn't answer your question for a second. What about Pam? That's a good question. There is definitely a pull. Let me see. It's something about like lifestyle or, like, the way that she lives her life, and I don't know if I don't think Pam is a hippie or, like, I call myself that, so I hope there's no offense to taken, but for anyone, but, like, it's like, I'm not saying she's a hippie, but there is maybe this aspect that the way that Pam, like, sees life is, like, intriguing to him or something. Does that make sense when you hear that? If you know anything about it? Like, he's intrigued because he wants to learn that kind of for himself, if that makes sense? Something like that. And then I'll get to your second question after we confirm or not confirm that, if we can. Okay. And it's not that you don't have that, Jasmine, by the way. It's like, because I gather David's uncomfortableness kind of makes him jump and see different things that he wants to see from each person. So it's not that you don't have that. I just want to say that because that's what I'm getting strongly is you do hold that ability. When we have connection with people, we sometimes bring out different things based on what our lessons are and theirs. So I just wanted to say that because you have a very beautiful, like beautiful soul and like it's gorgeous. Is he jealous of you? Yeah. I have to clarify that though. Yes. What does that look like? It's got a hesitation to it because again, I don't know if he would admit that he's jealous of you. Aw, you're welcome, Jasmine. I mean that. I don't think he would admit he's jealous to you. He's quite inconsistent. I must say that. Like it's kind of jumps me everywhere because we say one thing, but it's something else. I'm like, ah. Um, okay, let me get to it. Yeah, and it's almost like he's jealous of you. I don't know if he ever presented like not like anger in a very bad way particularly. Like, you know, when you're just kind of like ugh, about someone because you're frustrated because you're like ultimately jealous, but like it just presents itself in kind of like ugh, like frustration or something like, what am I getting at? Okay, I'm getting somewhere. Oh gosh, this is hard to work through. David, I'm respecting you, David. I'm here to honor and nurture. Pausing it again while I take the time for this. Oh my goodness. Jealous of you. Like, yeah. What is he jealous of? Yeah. Oh, he's a pickle to work through, Jasmine. I can see your side of things too. Or I'm getting images of it or visions of it or feelings of it. Um, can I just say, Jasmine, as I'm working through this, like, I don't know, I'm hearing this from like your guides possibly, and I don't know if this is going to come out wrong, but I'm hearing like for you, you don't have to work for love. I don't know if that means anything for you, or if, and let me know if that like frustrates you or anything. Um, but heard for you, you don't have to work for love. So I wonder if that's what he presented a little bit. Okay, let me go back. Is he jealous? This is what I'm hearing. It doesn't make sense or it doesn't hurt your feelings or it doesn't resonate. Let me know. So also really quickly, sorry, I know you're typing. This is so much information, but I get that he's jealous because like something about like you make it look easy. Oh, it doesn't hurt. Okay. I'm glad. Because that was so much love that just like whoosh came forward for you in that. I get something about you make it look easy. And again, I don't know how much he would admit out loud. OMG. Okay. So that's kind of what I get the jealousy of. Whereas he thinks things are hard and they are hard for him. So I want to validate him, but he thinks it's hard and it is hard because he's in that sort of cycle. And then there's 1 minute left, Jasmine. Just want to let you know, I did pause when I was like stuck. Um, so I think there's like one or so questions left if you have any. Oh, big hugs to you, Jasmine. I'm like drooling. That's one of my tapping in signs. Is he gonna try to get me back if you walk? I'm assuming walk away. Let's see. That like there's like stubbornness or something coming up. I don't know because yeah, like there's something about like pride, stubborn, also not believing. Like first, like this is what I gather right now, Jasmine, and of course, like come back on here and let me know if it, you know, differs coming up. But what I gather right now for the next bit is that he has blocked off something towards you, not because you're not lovable, not because he doesn't have feelings for you, but because he has made a decision in his mind that something like, sorry, timer, 1 sec, I'll make sure to finish this. He has made a decision that something like doesn't work, or he's made some decision up like that. And so I get quite a bit of like blocked off, which makes sense about him ignoring you, or like resistance is the wrong word because it doesn't feel like he's working hard to block you off. In fact, I think he's really good at that, just like in himself. And again, it's not really anything to do with you. This is his own method of protection, is to just like, block off. And it's not that the feelings don't exist, it's that he's not letting himself right now. And I get that for the next bit. Because he's convinced himself of something to protect himself. And so big hugs if that hurts. And like it's because of Hunter. I don't know who Hunter is right now without tapping in, but okay. Um, maybe, yeah. And remember, like for you, because my timer did go off, so let me like see if I can give any summation while we're here. Is also like, David presents to you like working really hard for love. And again, like when you're in a romantic reciprocated relationship, it does take work. But to get to that place, it's saying like fuck. Sorry, I don't know why I'm tripping on my words so much, but there's no need, so much easier said than done, and there's so much like inner work here in love. There's like no need to like chase or work or fight or like prove anything. And I wonder if there's a part of you, which rightly so and validly so, and let me know, that wants to like see him hurt by you walking away, which it would and it will. It just to me feels like he's so blocked off. I'm not sure if he's going to give you much of that. So make sure you give that to yourself. And like also in this space, Jasmine, walking away like from something that doesn't feel aligned, or that's something that's like, not feeling connected. That's okay. That's healthy to set boundaries that way. So just know that like in this space, we're celebrating you. And I would love to acknowledge if you're making decisions like that, if you don't get that elsewhere, because sometimes it's hard. So I don't know if that resonates or not, but aw, you're welcome. Hi, Aubrey. I see you. Give me one moment, Aubrey. Hi, Yedaya. Hi. So anyone that wants to ask a question, hey, thanks for being here. If you want to ask a question, it's a gift. You can send a cute little gift on TikTok. It's $5. Or if you're a super fan, you get one free question per live. I've got one more person to answer a question, a super fan, and then I can get into other questions if you want. Again, a gift, $5, or if you're a super fan. I'll add that here. And I just want to make sure Jasmine is that, Jasmine and I are putting a heart to our session. I don't just want to bump away from it. Marielle, you're next. And Jasmine, are you still here? Or did you get all the love you needed? Oh, that's okay. Hi, baby. Ooh, I like that. That's cool. Hi, Sierra. It sounds good, Marielle. Take your time. Um, Feel free to like share the live or send the love or something. Something for a nice, beautiful exchange. Hmm, cool album cover for this. Oh, cool. Oh, thanks for the gift, Sierra. Let's do your question. All right. All right, Sierra. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you for the gift. definitely. Alex! Holy shiitake! Shit. Hi, how are you, Alex? Okay, let's go to Sierra. Oops. Will my mom have an awakening moment? Maybe she does. Aw. Oh, Maria. Sorry, her name's Maria. Aw, big hugs, Maria. I'm sorry that's happening. Have an awakening moment. Yeah, I do, um, it's Maria, right? Can you let me know you're still here, Maria? Am I saying it is your name Maria? I hope I'm saying, um okay, cool. Um, so as you might be typing, I do present the first thing that I get presented with is love. And and I'm not just saying that, but I'll explain a little bit more for your question. So the first thing that I get is the presentation of a feeling of love. I don't know if you would consider your mom like to be like in tough love or that maybe mom was raised in tough love because it just feels like there's like around love, it feels like her, like tough love or hardened, not hard, well, maybe hardened. It just feels like heavy. Like I feel like heavy and tough about love. And so like I don't know if mom doesn't let herself go there, but I definitely get a feeling of love towards you. Does any of this like make sense or feel connected at all? And if not, that's okay. And also because thanks, the rose. Alex, are you still here? And oh, um, Maria, what I also get is I do feel that there is actually an awakening moment. I don't know when. It does. I always look for validation. Aw, gosh, our parent wounds, our mother wounds and parent wounds can be so they are so much. So I'm just want to give you love in your wound that is like so real. And I'm so sorry. I do get the essence of a breakthrough or an awakening. It just feels like she's got layers over her, and that's gonna take some time. Like even the awakening or this like it feels fast for her, but I don't think it's fast for you or fast enough for you. But I do get the essence she will break through at some point, but it feels like later. Aw, you're not a nobody, love. I'm so sorry. That's her own wound speaking out. That has nothing to do with you, and I'm so sorry it's getting, like, projected onto you. Oh, that's no fun, and that's not okay, and I'm so sorry. You're so much, and then some, like, I mean that. Oh, that's not true. It's her own stuff. It's her own narrative around what success means that has nothing to do with you being successful or not. I hope you can hear that at least a little bit. Like, you're so successful as you are. Like, for existing, for doing what you're doing, like, you are extremely successful, and I hope you see that within yourself too. Hi, lovable. Oh, it's you again. It's funny because, like, it's like, "Titty, lovable titty," anyways. Tidy? I don't know. Either way is great, and I love it both. But yeah, you're very successful here, and I do get if you wanna do a deep read or sorry, Maria, if you do wanna do a deep read, just let me know. But yes, I to answer your question, I do get that there is possibility it's down the line, and you are just so amazingly awesome, Maria, like, truly. Aw, I'm glad. Big hugs to you. Thanks for the gifts. Latoya. I'm gonna write that down, Latoya. I love your name here, Latoya. Okay, let's do Latoya. Oh, she's doing the gifts. Thanks, Latoya. Okay. Ooh, I do feel a yes, but let me actually tap into this. Timeline is different up here, but essentially yes. Let me just see if there's anything I'm like brushing over in this yes. Yeah, I totally feel it. Feel it. I can see it. Um, it's funny because to me, Latoya, it feels like such like an easy answer for me, and I know it might not maybe feel like that for you, but for me, I'm like, yeah, like yes. And it might not, as humans, sometimes our experience of these yeses can be like mountains to climb, where they're like, So, but and I'm getting tingles for you, Latoya. I do feel yes, and like we do have choice to participate in that as humans, but I do feel it. I see it. I feel it. So yes. Lots of confirmations for that. Thank you for the gift and for the love. Hi, Lex. Thanks for being. You're welcome, Latoya. Thanks for being here. Lex, also thanks for being here. If you want to do a question here, I'll put it in the. Thanks, Latoya. If anyone wants to do a question, it's either $5 a gift on TikTok, or if you're a super fan, you get a free question for live. A deep read is 32. Okay, Marielle, let's do yours, Marielle. I'm ready right now. Perfect timing. Ooh, wow, wow. I saw some things for you, Marielle. Let's see what you're going to ask, and then I'll tell you. Well, I'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know the message after. Promotion managers say they have. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I need to turn the music down. But managers are officially announced now, so they have to backfill. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Let me get supportive evidence on the message that I got before. Huh. Interesting. So what I feel um about the promotion, and it does relate to this message. It also kind of relates to, as always, things can interconnect. So we're gonna work through this, and this is one question. And then if you want to do a deeper read, just let me know because it's multifaceted. So with what I can gather and what I'm sort of seeing here and what you've told me. So if it's changed, just let me know. But going off of what you've told me, that there's this many positions now versus this many. So competition has risen, fair enough. And that makes sense. But it does feel like that is like the first thing that I get is that like competition has risen or something, or that there's like another which I know it makes sense to what you've told me, but then just sharing what's here is there's another like boundary or hill or barrier. And it's and the first thing also that I saw on my tarot deck, not the angel deck, was that it's in the works. So it still to me says your promotion is in the works. So I still get promotion. And it just feels like it's maybe more complex. And and it says like essentially for both, this is the one that goes for promotion and Mr. D, is like communication. If there's something about so funny. I love it. I love it. D, just kidding, Mr. D. Anyways, just kidding. Just kidding. But it says something about communication. Like it's talking about communicating and asking for help. It doesn't have to mean like, hey, help me. It doesn't mean that. Who do you sleep with? Well, that can help. I'm kidding. Sorry. I just can't stop that. But it's like there's this thing of like communication or like how can I help you make your decision? Or in terms of something with D too, it feels like there's this essence of like communicating, like, what's asking questions, communicating what's going on, or how can I support you right now? Or like, go get it, tiger. Like, I'm here to support you. It just feels like communication is important for all of these things. And I don't know exactly what that means, but everything is still aligned. Everything is still lining up for you. And that's what it's talking about is the essence of communication. And so like, I don't know if that would matter or not for your promotion. But something of the sort. It's like, I don't know, like asking someone for help or talking to someone or talking or something like that. Sure, we can do that. And I'm free right now too. We can do that right now. Because maybe even after this, if no one else wants questions, I might. Oh my god, I'm not charging my phone. Oops. Oopsies. But I'll have to bring y'all closer to me because I have to charge my phone. Oopsies. Whoops. Oh my gosh. This cord is sketchy. I did not know that it was that bad. I have a bunch to replace it with. No, I haven't. Anyways, I'll write a note. Okay. Are you ready now, Marielle, or what do you need a second? Mm-hmm. Just hydrating for your reading. Okay. Anyone else that's on the live, if you want a question, make sure to let me know. After this, I might jump off. Okay, what is this communication? Because there is two tiers, Marielle. So, like, do you want to go into both of those tiers? I'm assuming, and then I can start with promotion if you want. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start with promotion. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it brought forward someone else's energy. I'm still in the promotion energy first, so come on. Maybe it relates. Maybe both relate because, like, come on, the cards that they're giving me, so funny. Oh. So this is interesting that it came out and I sent it because it just feels like there's so. This is the card that I was like, it's still en route. I still feel it. I still see it with this card. So this came out again, and then I'll show you the other cards. No, I think it's related still. I think it's related. Oh my gosh, 333. Oh my gosh, see, there is such good energy out again. There's still other cards, but they're related. So it must be an internal thing. It's like, oh my goodness, you're doing enough. Just know that. Yeah, new energy. So it's still with new energy, new love. Oh my gosh, wait 1 second. I'll show you. Here, I'm going to pause the camera. Okay. Literally, look at this. So it's related. Like, could this not be more like, wow? You know what I mean? Whoa. There is this. I'm getting there, I promise. What is communication though? Thanks, pretty music. Ooh, see? See? Security is in the works for you. It's on the way for you. In love and money. Queen, what is this? Patience and perspective. Okay, this is why it feels internal, which kind of bothers me because I know how much work you're doing, but it's like our participation never really ends in life with like universe, God, spirit, So let's just see what they're giving us here. Participation. Yeah, like you do a lot. Oh, patience and perspective. You know what's so interesting actually with the patience card? I kind of feel like that. Like I kind of feel like there's this essence of like maybe like letting go to some capacity because well, it's a blend. They're telling me it's a blend between manifesting and letting go for both. We're getting there. So maybe there's this element because you're like there still is this essence of the manifestation work that you do that I'm aware of how you do it and what you do. So there's that still exists. They're saying don't get rid of that. They're also saying like if there is essence to let go more, which like you've also been taking care of yourself with self-care days, but it just feels like even more so. Oh, thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for the gifts. I'm just in a deep read right now. I'll get back to some questions in a bit. Julie, I'll get to you after. I'll write you down. um, Julie, you're going to be after this deep read. Thank you, love. Thanks for being a love super fan. That's what it is. So, how do you feel, Marielle? Because I know you and I talk about this a lot, but how do you feel when you hear the term "let go"? Does it like piss you off? Does it make you feel good? Like, because it just feels like there's makes sense. Okay, and and I hear the word like trust. Um, it's so interesting. Kind of, I don't know if you were here for the other reading, but like trust you are going to be chosen. So to me, that's interesting. Actually, that hits my heart. I don't know if it does for you, but it's like trust that you will be chosen. And even if right off the top, like there are challenges if you think about it in love and your work, not just for you in work, because other people are waiting to hear about promotion or not, but let's take it into yourself. There is this sort of essence of like of challenge in terms of like timing or like it showing up like enough or like fully. And I think one of the extra lessons in there is like trusting that you're just enough as you are right now and that like you're going to be chosen. Like it just feels so affirmatively sure that like you're going to be chosen. And there's this of like trust what we're doing for you, even if it doesn't show up right away, it's like absolutely going to. And so I don't know, let me know how that feels. I'll pause it for a second because I don't know if this is where you're wanting us to be or what feels aligned or not. So just take a second. Okay. Hi, baby face. Hey. On my list, I'm with Marielle right now in a deep reading, and then I've got Julie after. If you're still here after Julie, probably have about 5 minutes left on this deep read. Maybe 6. We pull some more cards too, but you're welcome. If you want to join the list, you can either make a payment that bumps you up highest. Competition also feels aligned if it's one now. Yeah, like the competition going up, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, because it definitely like, oh, cute. And this to me, again, everything in your reading today is interconnecting love and money, of course, or like promotion, I should say, love and promotion. And so like every card I'm getting is for both. And so like it's here, like it really is. Like it's so yours. And even if it doesn't present itself right away, like that doesn't matter because you understand the concept of manifestation because it is yours. And it does feel like I'm drooling, it feels close. So this could mean that it's this round or like you said January or something for the next one, but it's coming. Like it is coming. Both are coming. I, I can't wait to celebrate you. Why can't I scroll? Oh, there we go. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, can we see the energy that came forth for B? Yeah, yeah, we can do that. Let's do that. I forgot to start my timer. Hee hee, but I just started it again. We should be fine. Okay. October, sure. Whoa, October? apple picking or something, or like farm. Apple picking or a farm is what I'm seeing for October. And it feels like they're showing you two like maybe on a date or something potentially, something like this. Like, and this could be a metaphor as we know. But like you're at the farm or like it, and it's like it's not your farm. It's like an apple picking or pumpkin farm or something like that. And you're walking and you're talking. And so it's like to know each other, getting to know each other. Feels kind of friendly, but there's definitely this like underlying confusion of like, is this more, is it not? We're just hanging out, getting to know each other, and it feels like I feel closeness in it. So that's October, is it does feel like there's this like hovering over like what is this maybe in the entirety, like hovering over what is this, but then it's like there are presented opportunities outside of your surgery, I gather. Um, this feels different. This feels completely different. And it just feels like there's another, maybe one big opportunity or more, but like at least one opportunity for like a cute little friend date or something like that for closeness. Yeah. Oh my God, cute. Yeah, it feels slow and steady. I think that's why it kind of feels a little bit like, because you're also working to go through like his old habits, your old habits from the past, but it does feel like there is like a shift that could come. Oh, cute. Oh, that's nice. Wouldn't that be nice? I asked you today. Did you ask me something else? Oh shit! I didn't answer something, or I didn't say something. Okay, let me go back to Daniel's energy quickly before, and then there's 3 minutes left. A few more questions, but there's something. Oh, ooh, it's saying for Daniel on Daniel's side. I think this has to do with like the communication. It feels like he has a lot of inner conflicting stuff inside about like the aspect of like celebrating relationship as an example, or like being in the space to be able to be in relationship or celebrate relationship or just celebrate in general in his life. 'Cause I think someone dampened the idea that he can't celebrate himself or be celebrated or even celebrate like little things or big things. There's something about that coming forward, but it feels like in terms of like the communication with him, it feels like sort of giving the essence of I hear like you're okay or something like that, or like let me finish this thought and then I'll read your thing. Yeah, it's like you're okay, but it's like I think you show him to be celebrated, which is so interesting about celebration with birthday, and just it just feels like not just birthday, but it does feel like that's a high possibility for hanging out. We can check in with that again later, but right now it feels like a very high possibility around this other like friend date thing. Unsure exactly what we are, in like maybe around his birthday is confirmation for that. Told you I wanted to invite him to lunch either on the weekend. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you know what's so interesting about that? You know what's so interesting, and I don't know Marielle, so like this is definitely on you to like let me know or decide for yourself. But it feels, for this like lunch or whatever, I feel like he thinks like like going for food. He feels kind of like not by you trapped, but in a restaurant. I think he feels kind of like maybe trapped. And again, it's nothing to do with you. This is his own stuff. So I wonder if they're showing the outside. Interesting. Interesting. They also showed me the graveyard. So you don't have to do that. They're saying actually don't do that for his birthday. They're like, don't. You get to do whatever you want. But I think what I'm getting is like the outside metaphor to me feels more spacious to and like you know what I mean? Oh shoot. Did it conk out for a bit? Julie, are you still here? You're next, and it's about a minute or two away. Like, yeah, I kind of an outdoor place. Okay, perfect, Julie. Kind of. It just I guess what I get, and you wouldn't necessarily know what this means for him, but maybe outdoor is like a safe place for you to assume, is that it's somewhere where he feels free to move around or like leave, not you, just like I think he feels like confined by like a sit down meal or something like that. Oh shit, sorry. I guess just let me know if I didn't answer your question. But yeah, the outdoor space to me feels like he feels like can move and he can like look around. And if he wanted to leave, he could, but he doesn't want to leave. It's just that he doesn't want to feel your place. I mean, honestly, I don't get too much rejection for your place, but I do feel like being in a neutral place for the both of you and like I don't know if you would go apple picking or pumpkin picking or something. Sorry, my timer, 1 second. Let me finish this thought and then we'll check in. But like it just feels like like from him, I feel like I need to breathe. I need to be able to leave and I need to breathe. And it's not that he wants to leave, it's just that he doesn't feel like shit, they're waiting for the check, as an example, or like that there's other things he's waiting for. If he gets uncomfortable, I think it like walking feels nice because you can like walk and talk and move and you can like look around and you can, it just feels more spacious, I guess. Let me know if that makes sense. I think I answered your questions, but let me know if I didn't, because the timer did go off. Invite him to a marathon. You're like running beside each other. What do you think? Oh no, I didn't see that. And then do you want that to be your last? It just feels like, and I don't mean light in a nice way, nor would I. When I talk, when I run, I like their energy, and it's not a togetherness necessarily, but it just feels like as I move through the end of October, it feels lighter. Like I don't feel as like angry or stuck in the energy of like something. I feel like there's more distance and lightness. Really, really interesting energy for him, and he must be craving something like that, more spaciousness for himself and freedom. But it does feel like in October, it does give that essence of like, okay, like there's space, there's like either distance or something like, okay. And this is near the end, is what I'm kind of hearing. The end of October, it feels like that. Yeah, maybe it could be something like that. There's definitely more like, whew, whew, thank goodness. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. I think even today we sort of got something like that too, or if that's what you mean. But yeah. Definitely a confirmation for that for sure. And then let me know how you're feeling because then Julie's here next for her question. Oh, yeah, 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 definitely. Yeah, that confirmed or like it gives the same kind of future forecast from what we saw earlier for sure. You're welcome. Yay, always nice to have you on here, Marielle. Aw, thanks, Julie. Okay, let me just take a quick breath, Julie, and then I'm here. So if you want to get your question ready, I'd love to do it. Oh, big hearts, Marielle. Okay. Ooh, I got some tingles. Okay. I don't know if I'm just shifting energy or what. Ooh, I am in your energy. Someone's going from here. It's very interesting. Like this side of me, my left side, this is my left. My left side is getting like really like tingly. Aw. Breathe, both of us. Okay, let's see here. I'm so happy you're in the super fan crew. Thanks. Okay, let's. Why is my left side mostly my head, but my whole left side is sort of tingling. It's so interesting. It's like coming in from this side. I'll see if anything comes up with that. Yeah, I don't. This doesn't make sense to me yet, but I will work through this. It feels like reconciliation. You're left-handed. That's so interesting. Ooh, creativity. Interesting. Okay, we're going to keep going with that, but I am hearing something else too. But that's so interesting. We're going to get even more information, I believe, with this left side. But I feel like the reconciliation, this doesn't make sense, and I totally acknowledge that yet. The reconciliation comes from the left side, and and it's interesting to me because it doesn't pass through. So it kind of feels like you might be presented with an opportunity for reconciliation with you and KH might be in a situation where you are placed the question or idea of reconciliation. And it feels like what I'm hearing is that you two have a choice point. So both of you get to decide, which makes sense to me because, like, of course, it takes two to tango and there's two people. But, like, I don't know, I'm trying to, both of you get to decide if you're going to, like, move forward or not. So essentially, I get the opportunity for reconciliation. It's sort of like, for now, it stops me there. We can try and see more if you want, but, like, let me know if you want to do a deep read. But right now, what I'm hearing quite clearly is it comes to you, and the left side, we still have something else that they want to say through the left side in a second, extra bonus, because it's just coming forward. But yeah, it's saying like it gets presented to you somehow, or you present it to them, or they present it to you. Sorry, and like you will get to choose from there. So that's what it feels like to me, and it does feel like it. Like, I guess what I'm feeling around it is like a high, like, how do I say this? Like it's high consideration of reconciliation. Like two parties, you and them. It feels like there is actually a high potential to talk about an actual possibility of reconciliation. Oh, does that make sense? Whew, yes. Okay. So yeah, I do get that. And as we know, and I don't know if we know in this space, but just to share with everyone, energies can change because we get to choose. We can change anything. But that's what I'm getting right now. Hi, Skyla. If you want to do a question, Skyla, it's either $5 or a gift, or if you're a super fan, you get one free question for that. And then, really, I still have this like left creativity thing. I don't know if that's it. Are you artistic? Like, I mean, we're all artistic. Silly question, but like, does creativity mean something to you, Julie? Like, creativity, art. Like, holy moly, the tingles. There's something here, like kind of like this essence of expressing yourself. And this is just a bonus thing. Oh, ooh, I love. Ooh, there. Yeah, okay. I get you when you say that. One of my friends is Pisces, and like, wow, power. Like, you are a powerful creative. Let's just say that. You're giving me the notion of you. I don't know if you're working on a project or if there's a project in mind, or there's something bundled up and they're saying it's important. I don't know if it's important for you to heal or just for your, like, to add to your success that you already are, but it feels like there's like a project coming in that they either want you to work on or they're excited for you to work on, or whatever. You get to choose, by the way. You can say like, not ready yet, thanks. So that doesn't go away, the creativity. But it does feel like there's like a project that is either coming your way or that they want you to work on. Does that make sense when you? Aw, aw, thanks. Ah. I like that little heart. Yeah, it feels an expression of some sort. So I don't know if you share that with people or yourself or something. It's an expression. It feels very powerful. You are powerful, the artist for sure. Ooh, okay, it could be work. If it is work, it feels personal. It can be through work. It doesn't mean it can't be a project through work. So definitely, but it feels like it's very personal to you. So if it's something that you're passionate about at work, do you feel connected to, or if it's your own, like, it just feels so personal and so like meaningful and so therapeutic. So I guess let's keep an open mind. Sometimes when the information comes forward, I feel like keep it in the back pocket, and then if you want to come on later and be like, oh my gosh, like this or that, okay, let's keep it. That's what I like to say. Keep it in the back pocket because they are like, I'm hearing that so clearly and feeling it. Yeah. And then let me know, like, or if you ever want to tap in deeper, you just like, we can go into a one-on-one and find out more, or DM or whatever, or come back here another day or whatever. But yeah, keep it in your back pocket and let me know because it's strong. This energy is strong. So I love it. It's very nice. You're welcome. Yay! You're welcome. Yay, Julie. Yay. This is Julie. Um, mm, Alrighty, how's everyone doing? I'm thinking of possibly jumping off. Is anyone here that wants to either gift $5 or is a super fan that wants a question? And then if you want a DM read, that's also possible. I'll put it in the comments. And if not, then I'm going to jump off. There, this is the information. I think on YouTube, I'm going to go.